Starting things off here, Dunnigan serving. Aggies in the white, Hawaii in the black on the road. Cross-court kill immediately for Chalet Reed to start things off.
Reed has been having some good matches coming off a double-double the other night, and they go to her right away here at UC Davis.
Victoria Leyva, the libero, serving to the Aggie libero, Cordero Barr. Good move from Star to keep that one alive. Set back out inside the Aggie block, kept alive by Caldwell. Chapinski sets it for Light, who just works it over. Leyva gets to it. The set over the head. Dunnigan couldn't get to it. Finished off by Morgan Monahan.
Seemed like a little bit of a choppy rally from Davis to get us started here. See if they can find some rhythm.
It's a Hawaii team that comes in at 4 and 6, which is far below their standard, but it is still a team that is coming off of winning the Big West Conference Championship last season. So plenty of pedigree there. Star for Caldwell, easy money. Makes it 2-1.
I love how quick Mia Star is able to get the ball to her middles. The exchange here is super fast. Caldwell is basically on her way up and swinging through that ball.
Caldwell and Chandler through the middle have been so effective for the Aggies this season. Cordero Barr's service sent right back over, and speaking of middles, Allie Chandler returns the bad pass for Mane. So it's Cordero Barr with things tied up at 2 here. Better pass for Mane this time. Pushed out, swung on, picked up by Dunnigan off of Reed. Star sets Light off the tool and out. Jade Light notching her first kill of the game. She has been all over the place, playing very well for the Aggies across the court this season.
She does a nice job of working it off the inside of Gunderson on that play. Gunderson has a big block, so you're gonna have to swing high in order to work around her.
Mane with the pass through the middle. Gunderson smokes that one down. That size definitely plays a factor on the offensive end as well.
Absolutely. It allows you to hit some pretty extreme angles that time. Gunderson hitting right to that deep right back corner.
JC Miyazaki, the freshman from Honolulu. Lights pass, Chandler picked up by Miyazaki. Back row attack for Mane. Wrong foot's Cordero Barr. Nice shot there from the senior. Four 3. Arrow lead for the Rainbow Wahine. Miyazaki served to Dunnigan. Set for Breeze Chapinski. Ropes it off the arms of Leyva to side out for UC Davis.
Such a nice high swing from Chapinski. She's able to go high, almost over the block down that line.
Hayden Bones, one of the serving specialists for this Aggie squad. Picks up Miyazaki. Set behind the head. Gunderson on the move, on the slide. Now Jade Light tipping it over top. Miyazaki to it. Set for Reed. Headhunting Dunnigan. Another kill for her.
That was great rhythm to Chalet. Again, an attacker who's kind of hitting at the peak of her jump. Is really able to unload on that ball.
Now it's Reed. She's first in the Big West in aces, that time into the net. She has that same jump topspin serve that Jade Light's going to employ right now, and it can be very volatile, but when it hits, it is so tough to return.
Absolutely, 2 heavy arms initiating those volleyballs.
Should be a fun hitting matchup between Reed and Light. After the service error, it's Light's turn. Off the tape, 5-5 is the count. Mane into the Aggie block. Tight pass in the net. Dump down, and it was Arquette who was on the net that time.
And that was a really good quick call from our officiating crew. The libero for Hawaii took that ball with her hands in front of the 10-foot line. And that's why that was a back row attack with the front row setter.
Light serve is a good one. Gunderson off the hands of Light. Quick succession, 2 kills for Bree Gunderson. Will be back to serve now.
Both of those kills coming from that cutback, going across her body toward that right half of the court.
Gunderson coming off of a 13-kill performance against Fullerton last time out. Cordero Barr with the high pass. Chandler, great up from Miyazaki. Rolled over from Reed, too much on it. So Aggies take a 7-6 lead now.
It's always fun to see what hitters kind of establish at the beginning of a match, what shots they're going to hit, and then how they adapt as the match progresses.
Chandler served to Mane. Reed pawing it over. Bones gets to it. Starr with the attack and notches the kill. Early attack there from Mia Starr.
She usually waits on it a little longer. Usually we see her use her attack a little deeper in sets. And that time doing a nice job with a tough pass.
Yeah, very tight on the net there. Chandler. Mane's pass finds Leyva. Pushed over from Mane. Mia Starr works it right back over. Set back to Mane. Through the Aggie blocking down. Couldn't fill the gap.
That was just sheer force to get through Mia Starr's block on that one. It's like you're Caldwell.
It'll be the setter, Adriana Arquette, sophomore from Kailua Oahu. Nasty serve coming over top. Rukabino's first swing of the day picked up by Leyva. Set for Mane. Starr, another dump. Bump set. Finds Monahan. Now Rukabino, blocked by the Rainbow Wahine. Through the middle. Blocked out Sylvester. Back for Mane, off the Aggie block again. They're having a really tough time closing down the angle on that far pin.
Yeah, another long rally early in this match. Both teams digging lots of volleyballs, and it's taking a while for each team to score. Not a lot of first ball kills.
Jump serve from Arquette. She's 5th in the Big West in assists and 13th in aces as that one is over the antenna. Aggies get the point. So they're up by 1 now, 9-8. Starr in the back to serve now. Front line of Caldwell, Habino, and Chapinski has been very effective this season. Good serve from Starr. Tough one for the Rainbow Wahine to deal with. Mane. Back row for Jade Light. Great dig from Reed. Back for Mane. Cordero Barr's pass finds Starr. Breeze Chapinski. Leyva to it. Mane again past the Aggie block. She has been farming tools.
Another long rally. They're both sides digging up volleyballs. It is tough to score a point unless you're Hawaii going off the block right now.
And Mane with her 4th in the contest, hitting a very efficient 4-4-4. Also has a dig to go along with it, so a big impact early as we're tied up at 9. A reminder that despite Hawaii being outside of the playoff slots right now in 7th, it is one of the most storied women's volleyball programs in the country. Mane's serve on an absolute laser beam. Caldwell into the net. No touch. 4 from the Aggies. So Hawaii with the 1-point advantage now. And this is a team that is looking really sharp. Usually these first sets for the Aggies are where they establish that dominance, and they're trying to contend with Hawaii right now. Mane. Jade Light misplaced it. It'll be a free ball for the Rainbow Wahine. Leyva. Arquette. Smoke down! Massive kill from Ileana Sylvester.
That set from Arquette was so good. She got her body all the way to the net, and you notice she's able to pull that ball off the net just a little bit, which gives her middle enough room to swing and really bury that ball.
Mane again. Reese Chapinski sets off the net, and the Hawaii block was there. Brooke Habino that time couldn't find her angle. Victoria Leyva's hyped up watching that one out of play, and it will be a timeout by Dan Connors as Hawaii take the 3-point lead, 12-9. They are looking very sharp here on the road in Davis. Reese Chapinski that time the block. And Brooke Habino swinging inaccurately Shapinski rising up, big block from the Rainbow Wahine. It was Monahan getting up there with Sylvester.
And even on that pass was off at about the 10-foot line. The Hawaii block is just able to get really set up on Shapinski on that ball.
Sylvester pressing over well. Monahan another serve. Now it's a 5-0 scoring run from the Rainbow Wahine. Now Breeze Shapinski getting it off. The Hawaii block there, going tool for tool and winning the ball back for UC Davis.
Love that adaptability from Shapinski on that ball. She got blocked and she went right back to it, swung a little higher, and she was able to get that tool kill.
So 13-10 is Wisely with the Aggie side out. Dunnigan serve to Mane. On the move again. That one was at the 10-foot line for Sylvester.
Hawaii's offense really seems to be flowing right now. They've got some great connections. You can tell that their attackers are just in rhythm as they come into the ball. Arquette doing a really nice job.
The libero Leyva. Libero bar serve is tight. Bump set for Reed. Aggie block got to it. Allie Chandler picked up by Leyva. Work back over from Monahan. Breeze Shapinski tipping it over the block, still alive. Caldwell picks it up. Now Jade Light. Arquette got to it, sets out now. Reed swung on, Dunnigan gets to it. Starr, Breeze Shapinski ends the long rally. Big kill for UC Davis.
Great patience by both teams. In addition to some of these bigger swings, you're seeing a lot of kind of small touches, small plays developing, and it's easy to kind of make errors in those moments. Both teams are doing a really nice job of staying patient.
Aggies down by 3 again with Cordero Bar serving. Arquette for Monahan. Jade Light. Big kill from her. They got to rely on her in this one. It's a game where they're going to need all the hitters operating. Jade Light notching her second of the contest.
Definitely. That's a great lead from Mia Starr, keeping that ball in front of Light, and she's able to work on the inside edge of the block.
Aggies now down by 2, 14-12. Reed with the pass, and Gunderson through the middle. Another big kill. The middle rotation has been a big strength of the Aggies and clearly a big strength of Hawaii today.
Definitely, and Arquette, the setter for Hawaii, she's doing such a good job of keeping spacing. She's not setting her middles too tight, so they really have room to swing full power, just like Gunderson just did.
Miyazaki. Chandler finds a great spot beyond the arms of Leyva.
Got a little middle battle establishing here.
At 2 of, I should say 4 of the most impressive middles in the Big West is Caldwell, Chandler, Sylvester, and Gunderson. Big swing that time. Jade Light again. Like we said, the Aggies are going to need to rely on her. She's notched 2 kills in that time, 3 on the day.
That time just working into the seam of the block.
Reed picked up by Light. Starr goes right back for Light. Too much on it. Out behind. Came off the touch though. So it will be awarded to the Aggies to tie it up at 15, and there will be a challenge from Coach Robin Amo. So we'll see what point for Hawaii if they're seeing what we're seeing.
Yeah, and a long look from our officiating crew, making sure that they have all the evidence that they need in order to overturn a call if they're going to do it.
Arquette, despite not being the tallest in that front line, is 4th on this team in blocks per set at .58. So still contributes on the front line. Of course, that Hawaii leads the Big West in his aces. They're at 1.64 per set. So that service pressure has definitely been a factor for them, but the Aggies are some of the best passers in the Big West as well.
They are, and fun that Hawaii is leading in service aces when they have those 2 big topspin jump servers. And a great challenge for the UC Davis serve-receive line. They're also fortunate that they've got Jade Light in their practice gym every day, so they get to see that jump top spin day in and day out in their own gym.
Right, and it's not to discount the Aggie service either, because who's second in the Big West? It's UC Davis in aces with 1.5. These two teams have faced off a number of times in recent memory, goes way back, but Reed gets it over. Joust on the net, won by Starr, and it will be points for the Ats. A double got called.
I think Mia Starr, our up official on that ball, she caught her in the net just at the last second as she was coming down, winning that joust. She had to push hard in order to get that ball to go back over, with Sylvester pressing on the other side.
First look for Leilani Lopez. Aggies really struggled to deal with that one. Set for Mane. Off the Aggie block. Cordero Barr couldn't get there in time. So Tyler Reese Mane running up a check here with 5 kills so far.
She's really doing it for Hawaii, working off the Aggie block in this first set.
Lopez's serve. Another tough one for UCD to deal with. Light finds a very unconventional kill, just pushing that set to that back right corner.
Yep, it was a great spot, and you're forcing the other team to play. It's kind of broken on your side of the net, and sometimes the best thing you can do is put it over into a good spot and force the other side to play volleyball.
So we'll see Victoria Vanos checking into the contest for the first time as well. She'll take the half rotation serving for Allie Chandler. We've seen Vanos come in this role a few times this season. All tied up at 18 here. Vanos jump float. Not the best pass from Miyazaki. And out of play, overcooked by Mane off the foot of our line judge. Well, the Aggies back up by 1, 19-18.
I always love when a serving specialist goes on a run of points. It's such a unique and critical role in the game.
Vanos again. Good pass for Mane. Arquette goes right back to Mane. Too much on it, no touch. UC Davis now at the 20-point mark, up by 2. And Vanos can continue. It's a 3-0 run. Aggie bench hands are up.
Is that a V for Vanos?
It might be. Good call. Too much on it that time for Vanos, but she did her damage as she will check out for Chandler. And then Cordero Barr. The setter, Adriana Arquette. One of the better servers in the conference, but coming into a key area here. Aggie crowd getting loud. Into the net. An ill-timed service error, and now the Aggies 4 points away from taking this set down. It'll be Light behind the line with that deep serve. Caldwell's back into the contest with Chapinski and Habino. Pass from Reed. Mane works it over. Starr sets out Cordero Barr. Back row for Jade Light. Splits the defense. 22-19, UC Davis looking to close the door here as another timeout comes from the Rainbow Wahine.
This play is so fun because you can see multiple Ags kind of crossing paths throughout that play, and still Jade Light is able to go full speed and deliver a really powerful kill in that moment. It shows the amount of trust and chemistry that this Aggie team has.
And Jade Light always able to find the calm moments in the chaos for this Aggie squad. Light leads the way with 5 kills, hitting 400 right now. She's also got that ace and a couple of digs to go along with it. This would be a big momentum set to win the first one at home against a team that typically dominates UC Davis. But this is a very special group that Dan Connors is coaching this season. 10-1, first in the Big West, and it's their best start to conference play ever. Hawaii, meanwhile, certainly not up to their usual standard, I should say. 4-6 in conference play, 8-13 overall. And they're ski, pause it over top. Arquette goes for Reed. Nasty angle on the inside of Caldwell's hands.
Hawaii has done a really good job of working that kind of zone 4, that short court area where the Aggie off blocker is, whether it's attacking hard like Reed on that one, a little off speed. They seem to like that area.
Leyva, Dunnigan's pass to Starr. Chapinski, full swing off the arms of Arquette. And now the Aggies find themselves at set point here.
Seems like Chapinski's swings just sneak up on defenders. They get on the defender so fast that even when it's right at them, sometimes they miss that dig.
Cordero Barr. Set for Reed. Straight up from Cordero Barr. Starr sets light. Arquette picks it up. The bump set from Leyva for Reed off the net. Didn't look like there was a touch from the Aggie block. That time there was! And Chapinski and Chandler sent it right back down to. So starting things off here in this second set is Leyva. Bump set for Jade Light. Splits the gap again. Jade Light. You always talk about her heavy arm, but she has so much finesse.
She does. And that top spin on that roll shot, just allowing it to drop so fast right in the middle, right in between all those Hawaii defenders.
Cordero Barr. Nice pass from Reed. Reed gets it right back off the head of Mia Starr. So tying things up at 1-1 here. Already you can see the high caliber offense in both these squads that is sure to come in set number 2.
I'm really glad Mia Starr was able to get a hand up on that. When Chalet Reed swings, it sounds a little different.
Miyasaki gets the ace off the hands of Dunnigan. Some very, very good servers on this Hawaii squad. The freshman Miyasaki getting a lot of confidence from her coach.
She's been playing some good defense there and right back as well.
Dunnigan has more trouble with that one. Miyasaki making life difficult for the Aggie back row players.
Well, she's working that seam in between Jade Light and Dunnigan. We'll see if she goes for that same seam again here.
Too much on that one. So no harm, no foul for Dunnigan on that attempt. So we're going serving specialist for serving specialist here. Hayden Bones, who is 3rd in the Big West in aces. Notching just about 0.4 per set. Zemko trying to pressure that back corner, but too much on it. So back-to-back service errors gives the ball right back to Hawaii. For two-point advantage for the Rainbow Wahine. It is Chalet Reed. Cordero Barr's pass for Starr. Allie Chandler right up from Leyva. Now Leyva's free ball. Cordero Barr, Starr, and Chandler finishes it off.
Chandler showing off her heat on that one. And again, you see how quick the exchange from Mia Starr's hands to Chandler's hand. She is on her way up and already bringing that ball through. Really hard to block when that exchange is so fast.
Now Light with the Ags down by 1. Leyva's pass is a good one. Arquette for Mane, and Light didn't touch it. Too much on that one. So Light can continue to serve here at 4-4. Jade Light in the top 20 in just about every major category in the Big West. Ricabino digs it and gets it right back. Couldn't find the angle though. Out of play. Hawaii sides out.
These are two really top-notch setters in the gym here tonight with Arquette and Starr. Both of them do such a good job of putting their attackers in rhythm. creating opportunities for their hitters. This is a really fun match to watch from a setting perspective.
Lopez into the net. So the service error gives the Aggies level footing again at 5-5. I can imagine as a former setter as well, this is a game you particularly appreciate.
I do. I do. There's something about that flow, that exchange from set to attacker. Nothing like it.
Chandler's serve. Through the middle. Great pickup from Bones. Sylvester all over it. Brookabino. Now Sylvester got a touch on that block again. Joust in the net. Caldwell losing it. Brookabino bump set. Back row for Light. Now a back row from Reed. And the Aggies couldn't cover it. Another gutsy rally goes by way of the Randall Wahine.
Definitely, and get a little love. I was going to say love from the tape. I think the Davis block might have even netted a little bit on that one, so we're going to say that the volleyball universe needed that ball to drop.
There you go. Volleyball gods had it going to Hawaii either way. Arquette serve. Light takes the heat out of it. Light's back row attack. On the net, pushed over top. Great touch from Bones. Cordero bar. Light works it back over. Through the middle. Roll shot from Sylvester. Still alive. Brookabino, full swing. Arquette gets to it. On the net, Brookabino trying to work it down, and she was met at the top by Monahan.
I liked how you said gutsy rally. I think it's gutsy play right now. Back and forth. Both teams playing super aggressive in all scenarios.
Full swing there from Brookabino, but kind of a weird broken play. Monahan was just waiting there with her hands outstretched. Lights pass. Gets to Star. Brookabino, a huge block for Miliana Sylvester.
Sylvester has been moving along the net so well. And as a middle, you do so much work throughout the rally. And then to get a big block moment like that feels so good.
So Hawaii leads by 3 now, extending their advantage. Off the tape. Bones able to pick it up. Caldwell on the slide. And that one is off on the pass from Reed. So the Aggies able to side out after what was a pretty good scoring run from the Rainbow Wahine.
We saw early on in the first set, there were kind of these exchanges of strings of points. So we'll see if the teams kind of settle into some point-for-point play.
Not too much on that one. Gives the ball right back to the Rainbow Wahine. Makes it 9-6 now. Both teams hitting at a pretty crisp clip right now. Aggies at 240, Hawaii at 231. 2 blocks for the Rainbow Wahine and 1 for Davis. Mane. Reese Chapinski. Hawaii serving with Kyler Reese Mane. Star goes for Caldwell. Touched off the block. Bump set. Squeezed over. Cordero Bar able to pick it up off of Monahan. Chapinski claws it over. Reed into the Aggie block and set down by Caldwell and Bonos.
Bonos making her presence known as she comes in that front row spot.
Rachel Dunnigan back into the contest with the Aggies down by 4. Hawaii looking a lot stronger in this second set. Not to say they didn't look strong in the first set, but Aggies did come out on top. Straight into Caldwell was the swing from Sylvester. Reed. Star sets Chapinski. Picked up by Arquette. Bump sets on the net. Ags lose the joust, and it's out of play off of UCD.
That was a great volleyball play from Reed here. The block is there, and she swipes it off of Chapinski's outside hand. That is a tough play to make.
It seems like it's been pretty even sledding, but the 50-50 moments like those jousts have really gone to Hawaii.
Definitely in this set.
Dunnigan. Bump set from Light, finds Chapinski, and it's another block from Reed. Pardon me, it was Gunderson that got up there with Reed, and she got the key touch, but this front line of Hawaii has been really tough to deal with for the Ags.
That's a lot of arm over the net.
Dunnigan with Hawaii leading 13-7. This time on the set there. Usually the Aggies have that one dialed in. There'll be a timeout taken by Dan Connors to talk things over. So burning both timeouts here pretty early doors in this second set. It's all credit to how well Hawaii have been playing. And UC Davis having a tough time coping right now.
Yeah, and Coach Connors using his timeouts. He's not liking what he's seeing as far as the play is concerned. UC Davis always does such a good job.
Pressure from Laia Oahu has been so sharp this season. Top 4 in points in Big West play, top 7 in kills per set, and of course, we said it a few times, but leads the Big West in aces. Aggies need one here, and they go to Jade Light to get them right back where they need to be.
And Jade, again, working off the inside edge of the block, and it almost seems like they hang that set inside a little bit, which allows her to work that sharp angle on the inside of Gunderson.
Ags down by 6 off the Cordero bar serve through the middle and inbounds. What a find from Bree Gunderson on the back corner.
Gunderson continues to work that crossbody shot. She really likes that right back deep corner. At least her 3rd of the night scoring in that zone.
Yeah, 4th kill for Bree Gunderson, 15-18 is the Hawaii lead. As Miyazaki serving, Dunnigan has some trouble again. Light couldn't get to it, and it's another ace for Hawaii. The service pressure has really been on display here in the second set.
The bottom of that ball just dropped out. And Miyazaki going for that same seam that she did the last time she came around.
Miyazaki, another freshman from Hawaii, playing really well for Hawaii as Chapinski couldn't find the inside edge, trying to get it high off the block, but the Rainbow Wahine got their hands out of the cookie jar in time. 17-8 now as Hawaii starting to really build this lead here. Star for Chandler, picked up well by Leyva. Set for Reed, Aggie block is there, Star gets to it. Jade Light sends it down, Hawaii block is there. Star, Chandler, Miyazaki to it. Mane pushing it back row. Chapinski, bump set for Jade Light. Off the Aggie block, kept alive by Mane. Bodies flying all over the place for the Rainbow Wahine. Breeze Chapinski, still alive for Miyazaki. What a point this is. Jade Light blocked by Hawaii. Cordero bar, pause it over. Back row for Mane, blocked down by Caldwell. Reed, blocked down by the Aggies. Massive momentum point goes by way of UC Davis.
Huge momentum swing, those long rallies. You could just, whichever side wins, you could just feel that surge.
That was one of the longer points we've seen all season.
And lots of great coverage from both sides. Both sides blocks really interrupting swings. Lots of scrappy play happening on both sides of the ball.
So 17-9, Hawaii still leads in dominant fashion, but the Aggies trying to bring things back, down by 8 now. Hayden Bones. Leyva to it, through the middle for Gunderson. Jade Light off the Hawaii block. Bump set for Arquette. Cordero bar from her knees, picks it up. Now Jade Light. Miyazaki, another really good dig from her. Mane pushing the back row, too much on them, out of play.
Miyazaki is really making a difference there in that right back spot. She comes in, she serves well, and she has racked up multiple digs early in this match.
Looks like Miyazaki's already up to 6 digs in this one as Coach Amo wants.
Little coach's point there.
Chalet Reed back to serve. One of, if not the most dangerous servers in the Big West. Into the net. Side out for UC Davis. Vanos checks in as Light is back to serve. UCD down by 7, 18-11. Light, a powerful serve, but Miyasaki's there for it. Reed in the back row. Bones picks it up. Light coming from the back row, attacking. Bump set for Mane. Blocked down by Chandler. Great tip from the Aggie middle.
Chandler showing off a little bit of her hang time here. She pauses and is able to throw that ball right back.
Such good body control from Chandler. 18-12, Ags down by 6. Powerful serve, but Leyva is all over it. Mane, light serve comes straight back over, and Gunderson sends it down past the Aggie block.
It's a good challenge from Chandler. Impressive that she got over there to put those hands up. Otherwise, Gunderson was about to put a hole in the floor.
Gunderson with 4 kills, hitting very efficiently at 6-6-7 right now. Getting hyped up on the bench. Lopez. Bones, a high pass. Stars dump, picked up by Miyasaki. On the net and sent down by Mane. The defense for Miyasaki has been just total coverage.
It has had a huge impact in this set. Mane reaching high to get over that Aggie block on that one.
Vanos. Up to Jade Light, who wrong foots Mane and notches a kill at a very important time. Hawaii already at 20 points. UCD up to 13. They got to get a run going here. Chandler in this half rotation does a great job serving. Through the middle. Nice up from Chandler. The Aggies couldn't keep it alive. Sylvester was getting up to apply the pressure that time. And now Hawaii just 4 points away from taking down this second set.
And the set feels closer than it is points-wise. We're at a 21-13 advantage from Hawaii. Every time Davis scores a point, it feels like they're closer than they actually are.
Arquette serve. It's a great pass from Bones. Victoria Vanos skying up for it and squeezing it over top of the block with the soft touch.
Vanos continuing to show her range and the different roles that she can play for this Aggie team. Right now, she's spinning across the front row. We've already seen her in that serving specialist position.
Star with the Ags down by 7. Picked up by Reed. Arquette finds Mane, big swing, but off the antenna. Aggies get it right back. Mia Star can continue serving. To Hawaii, who are now 3 points away from leveling things up at 1-1.
We have a pretty solid Hawaii fan base in the house tonight. Hawaii travels well, and they are known to be great volleyball fans. They love the game.
The serving specialist now for the first time, Kahea Moriwaki. Star finds Vanos, picked up by Arquette. Bump set for Reed, too much. Out of play. And now Hawaii asking for a touch, so they're going to be a quick review from our officials. This is a very key point for both these teams. There's some nifty Halloween costumes in the background there. Is that a Jimena Cordero bar costume?
I think it might be.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
So taking a look at the touch here, it will give Hawaii just 2 points until a second set victory. Davis doing all they can to avoid that. We'll see what the conclusion is of this review.
Do you think there was a touch on that?
Tough to say.
I think the replay is going to tell the full story. I have such a tough time tracking it from up here. It looks like it certainly could be a touch.
And the whole Hawaii team reacted as if it was a touch.
Yeah, they pretty quickly talked to coach.
Got called out of rotation. They may have lined up out of rotation. That call was early, so it seems like they had just lined up out of rotation.
Sent into the net, and the Aggie block is there off the swing from Monahan. So the Aggies now find themselves down by just 4. It looked like a mountain to climb earlier, but they're really starting to build some momentum with Dunnigan behind the line serving. Picked up by Milwaukee. Dunnigan sets Chapinski. Nice find from Breeze Chapinski, just in the soft spot beyond the block. There will be another timeout taken by Hawaii to talk things over as the Ags back within 3.
At one point they were down by 8, I think. And those soft touches right over the block, whether it's on either pin, UC Davis has gone to it on the left pin and on the right pin. They've worked to either score or cause some chaos on that Hawaii side.
Yeah, of course, when you have Breeze Chapinski and you're sitting behind the block, you're sitting pretty deep, hoping that you can be there if she smokes one over the block like she's done so many times this season. But, of course, it opens up that hole.
Absolutely, and Chapinski really likes that wrist away down the line where she puts that thumb down as a right-handed hitter and hits that line hard. So I agree, as a defender, it would be easy to get dug in back there.
Hawaii trying to close things out here and even the score. UCD eager to battle back and make it an even deeper hole for Hawaii to go up 2-0. Out of the timeout here, we'll see what both teams can come away with. Hawaii have done a really good job bouncing back after falling 21-25 in the first set. Aggies on a 4-0 run, though, at the moment to bring themselves back within 3. It will be Dunnigan continuing from behind the line. Jump flip from Dunnigan. Picked up by Mane through the middle. Swing from Sylvester, not too much on it. Jade Light off the touch and out. Aggies within 2 now.
Our lines officials on those touch calls. Getting right off the inside hand of Sylvester.
Sylvester finds a really nice spot in the back row and sides out in a key time for Hawaii. UCD was on a 5-0 run there. Now just 2 points away from taking down this second set with a very sharp server, Victoria Leyva, behind the line. Ags desperate to side out here. They go for Jade Light. Off the touch, picked up by Mane. Set for Reed. Aggie block is there in time.
That time it looked like that set from Arquette might have drifted a tiny bit wide, and it limits the number of angles that the attacker can hit. And then that UC Davis block, again using that antenna as that third blocker, they just seal that line.
Bar serve with the Ags back within 2, 23-21. And Bree Gunderson coming through the middle wants to get out of this set as quick as possible.
I think she heard me talking about her cut back to right back, and she said, I can hit to left back too.
So JC Miyazaki back to serve. Set point for Hawaii. Breeze Chapinski. Miyazaki, another really nice dig. Mane pushing it over. Free ball for UC Davis. Light finds a great angle down the line. 22-24. Hayden Bones now serving specialist checking in for the Ags.
Jade Light rarely hits that line. It's fun to see her unlock that tool.
10th kill of the contest for Light. Through the middle for Gunderson. Picked up high by Bones, and it finds its way into the crowd. Nia Starr couldn't track it down, and Hawaii takes down the second set 25-22 to tie things up at 1 apiece as we head for the third set